Okay, I think we are live. So while people join, let's just see the names. These guys are definitely Team South. Okay. If you are watching this after the fact, feel free to skip forward. Aside from that, we'll wait a little bit and then start the game. Might as well start it now. All right. Let's take a look at our teams to the north. Margugu playing as the Vikings. Oh, let me just make sure it's live. His pocket Muhammad as the Ethiopians in purple. Ganji as the blue Malians. And Target as the Chinese in gray. Team South. On one end, Samero as the red Magyars, the Viper as the Burgundians. Green already pinging here, trying to divvy up the Boers. Green being Jordan as the Sicilian. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. And GG out as the Vietnamese. Let's take a look at the map. We've got a fairly simple map with one little complication. It looks like one avenue of attack to the west. Orange trying to wall off the part furthest away from him. Teal doing the exact same thing. Then red and gray have an interesting wall off area here. What is red doing right now? Building a gate. Okay, don't see that very often. And then from teal, there's a bit of a corridor that goes diagonally straight into the heart of Team South's base. Hi, Hunter. Welcome, welcome. We are just starting off with a bit of a review of the map. Seems like it's fairly simple on the edges, but then from Teal's base, there's a big long corridor that extends very far south. We'll see if the Viper decides to wall this off, and if so, at what point, because this is a lot of land that you might want to put in some siege workshops later on. Try to barrel your way into your opponent's base, either south or north. For now, though, Target attacking Samero's wall off. How many villagers is this? 4 villagers and a scout. Oh, the Viper joins in the fight now. Does look like his scout struck first. Let's see who wins this battle. Looks like the Viper is edging it out just a little bit. There we go. 3 HP left. Samero repairing. Might want to move the villager. Oh, Samero's out of wood. Oh no, sour. The gate collapses over here. Looks like Teal managed to push orange back. Although all this energy, all this fighting over literally two tiles difference. Always fun to watch. And in comes gray now with 6 villagers. Target really wants to get this wall off. A 7th villager also, but take a look at the didn't see that Samero is sneaking a villager back up here. We'll see if he repairs his gate. He's back up to 100 wood now. Villager on villager violence continues. No one is safe. Not the villagers on these two teams. Target and Samero out for blood. It looks like Gray's villagers outnumber Red significantly. Especially here, the 4-on-1, that's not exactly fair. But at the same time, Gray's villagers are stuck behind enemy lines. They are no longer making it home. That's 6 villagers up here. And did we see any try to sneak in? No, I think he moved all of them back up north. They're chasing this one super weak villager very slowly waddling across the map. He can't afford to turn around. He's got to huff it back straight to that town center. Now Gray dispersing his villagers. Doesn't want them to die. Red already lost a villager here. Okay, he's got to make it in. Gray not paying attention. Going to take town center fire. Oh, if he wasn't pulling this boar, he could put in all of his villagers in there. Another villager's down. This is very chaotic. Target came in, but unbeknownst to him, his path is blocked. He is not getting out with these villagers. Might as well take these villagers from the south and start attacking this one villager repairing the palisade. No. Yeah, 4-on-1 this one villager, but look at their HP. Oh, she's gonna be repairing. And now she's fighting. Okay, Gray has lost one villager. Now another villager repairing the palisade. Oh, he's repairing while he's being attacked. But only 3 villagers left behind enemy lines. Oh man, this is pretty damn crazy this early into the game. One last Gray villager is down, and wow, what an absolute boss move here out of Samero. Of course, him and Gray have the lowest scores in the game because unlike everyone else who agreed on where to create their wall-offs, these two have just been killing each other's villagers non-stop. What are their villager counts? 20 for Samero, 18 for Target. Orpal here for Margagu. Muhammad pushing Ibex. At the same time, Ganji walling off very far forward. The Viper also, which means we still don't know who's going to get control of this big piece of land. It looks like Margagu has direct access to it. Did manage to get all 3 boars, I think. Yep. Okay. So after all that, the Viper is the first to Feudal Age. Fishing ship already out. Jordan in the pocket. Market, blacksmith. His resource probably tell us he's going to castle. Yes, exactly. Just a little bit more food and he will rush as the Sicilians. No doubt start seeing some siege on the map. Margagu's villager. Let's see where she decides to create the wall off. Although for now attracting the attention of a snow leopard. Will she fight? Will she trap? It looks like trap is the order of the day. Oh, barely. Okay. Doesn't have time to micro right now. So he'll figure that out later. Okay, Ganji moving in with the scout, doing a little bit of an attack, and then poking right back out. Samero, what are you up to? 27 villagers heading up to Feudal. Target 24 villagers. Nowhere close to Feudal Age, unless I'm missing something. No, he's got 6 food in the bank. He is going full lumberjack. He's got 2 villagers on food. Okay, so I'm assuming fishing ships are the order of the day for him. Oh, while we weren't looking, snow leopard gets trapped. Okay, so no one's taking this piece of land. Nobody wants the extra gold, the extra stone just yet. Vietnamese men-at-arms trying to bust their way in. Come face to face with a stone wall. Towers up for everybody. Okay, so fairly standard opening. A few players rushing up to castle. I mean, Jordan on one team, 3 members of Team North. By the way, all three members of Team North are going to be in Castle Age, while Target's still in Dark. Although, let's see, maybe he'll just boom. Maybe he'll just go endless amounts of villagers for the foreseeable future and leave it up to Ganji, our Malian. Okay, look at this. This is why he was going heavy on the wood, because they ceded the other lake to him as well. Okay. Nobody really wants to engage into anyone else, it looks like, on the left side of the map. Ganji Scout is not going to accomplish anything. We'll see where the Viper decides to go. Will he just boom straight into an army himself, or will he go and support his teammate up north? Look at this. Look at this placement of fishing ships. This wasn't possible in the last patch. This is definitely something that exists because of the new patch. Oh man, our Sicilian building these town centers twice as fast, already up to 4. Second lowest villager count after, of course. Although when you add the fishing ships, no. Still just the second lowest. Okay. Let's take a look at who spawned opposite who. Forgot to do that. The Magyars spawned opposite the Chinese, although that's a bit of a not exactly a good analysis to do right now, because Target just now heading up to Feudal. Samaro is also stuck in Feudal. So once Target hits Feudal with 45 civilian ships, civilian population to the 41 of Samaro, he'll actually be ahead. Very impressive. He had no food a second ago. Let's take a look at what Ganji is doing. 2 town centers, 4. Maybe not the best placed dock here. And then our Ethiopian and Purple Muhammad, 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers as well. No docks for him just yet. Our Viking trying to bust his way in, already a 1, 2, 3, 4th layer of defense, but does leave the barrack exposed. We'll see if Jordan plans on sending some kind of relief here to the north. What is this for the Viper? It is just a scout. Oh, this wasn't even walled off? Or did the Viper delete it? Green is going to poke his head in, and then he's going to try to poke his head out, but there's already a stone wall. Okay. I like this. Maybe this means a nice early trade economy for Team South. Teal pinging over here saying, hey, I'm being attacked. Although not really much to worry about at the moment. With that stone wall up, another town center going up for him, taking him up to 3 Viking town centers. Our Vietnamese GG out. 2 docks, 1 town center. 55 civilian population. Now he's the lowest on his team. And look at this. Already going up to the next age is Target, our Great Chinese. Wow. What an impressive economic spurt is the word I'm looking for. They are inside the base. Okay. I mean, hang out and just attack the market, no? I wonder if he... Oh my god, look at this. We've got a longboat out. They've taken control of the water. Luckily, Orange had enough wherewithal to put up a 1 stone column. 1, 2 extra town centers for our Chinese. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Is he just sticking to 1? Yeah, he's sticking to just 1. That is absolutely hilarious. Delete instead of having him converting and joining the other team. I was gonna say, well, I wonder why Teal's not creating a backup wall off. He is very far away. Probably should have done this a lot earlier. The scout won't see it. Not that much vision on him. And now Samero, the last one left in Feudal, a minute away from Castle. So he will actually reach Castle after the Viper hits Imperial with the Burgundians off the back of 37 villagers. But look at this, Barracks Siege Workshop already here. Another town center for our Chinese. Okay, so we're approaching the 25-minute mark of the game when infrastructure starts being built and military infrastructure. Uh-oh. Not something you see every day, a longboat that moves a little bit faster than a trade cart, taking on a mangonel that moves at almost 3 times slower speed. Will he produce another one? Oh, he's building a demo raft. He wants to lure this mangonel out onto the sandbanks. Yeah, look at him moving just far enough. Just far enough that the mangonel has to enter the shores. Oh, but it doesn't really matter. Cancel the demo. Cancel the demo. You don't need it now. Oh, he not only... Okay. A demo for a villager. Oh, sour. Does see the castle. Now he has to retreat. Loses the villager. Loses the longboat. And in the blink of an eye, what was a very promising little attack here for Margugu has now stalled. He's building another demo ship, although the castle can reach. Oh, look at this. I mean, not a bad idea. How many times do we see a tunnel being opened to support your team and not to just try to backstab the other team? Ganji here with 3 siege workshops already, a castle in defensive position at the edge of this alley. But our Ethiopian is already here. 2 siege workshops, 2 barracks. Things are starting to speed up. Can you smell it in the air? Shit is about to hit the fan. Paladin for our Burgundian, who has carved himself a path. He is about to enter into Ethiopian territory and discover all of this. There's a donjon follow-up from Jordan. Where is his villagers? There they are. A first secured donjon. Nice. I like that. A very slow incremental push by our green Sicilian. Rattan archers taking down a dock. Not too sure what happened to that demo, although I can probably guess that it died. And now the Viper putting on the aggression. But has he been Viper walled out? Temporarily. Remember, the Ethiopians get the pikeman upgrade automatically for free the second they hit castle. So these barracks are happy to produce pike all the livelong day. What they shouldn't be doing is leaving the safety of the barracks at one at a time. There you go. Oh, now donjons are out, so those sergeants are absolutely going to wreck the pike. But in come the Gebetto's upgrades. Not bad upgrades on them at all. Red pinging over here. What does he want? Oh, look at this Malian siege just slowly destroying the infrastructure here. And look at our Viking, by the way. There is no room for him to build anything here. He's gonna have to expand into this little weird area, then zigzag his way. Look at this, like that street in San Francisco. He's gonna have to wind his way up and down. By the way, let's take a look at how many fishing ships the Viper has. 38. Okay. Pretty damn good amount. Gebettos versus Paladins. Let's see how much damage they do. Wow. That was fairly... They don't have any attack bonus against cavalry. How the hell did they kill that Paladin so quick? How the hell did that happen? The attack on a 15. The Paladins got 5. It must be the attack speed. Look at them. No, it's not the attack speed. So the Paladin defends on a 5. These guys attack on a 15, which means they do 10 damage per shot. So a Paladin with 160 HP requires 16. Okay, so there's enough to one-shot a Paladin. And even the Sergeants, take a look at their base when they're elite. Okay, this might be a bit of a tougher bone to chew, although maybe not. Maybe not at all. Holy shit. I was not expecting Gebettos to kill Paladins this quickly. Although remember, these are Paladins without bloodlines. Also killing Sergeants that quickly. I mean, Sergeant's armor is much better than the Paladins. 7 to the 5 of the Paladin. Viper trying to insert himself in here, but runs straight first into a castle. What the hell is this? You know you're in castle in Imperial Age, or rather in Imperial Age, right? You can just go the hell around this. This is a lot of walls here from Samero. What is his army supply? 0. No wonder he's building walls. Oh, this center position is very much in trouble. Look at these Gebettos just one-shotting everything. I mean, Jordan and the Viper kind of feeding at the moment. Not exactly clumping their armies. Even this is just a clump of 10. But now there's Ethiopian halbs here. Recurve bow being researched for our Magyar. So, okay, so he wants to go Cav archers. How's his wood count? 185. So good luck with that. Does he have... Okay, 5... Oh, excuse me, a bit of a hiccup. 5 archery ranges. Oh man, our Chinese player is giving him way too much leeway. Way too much leeway. I know, Daniel, right? I got so much flack when I said the Celts should go Paladins, and people were ripping me a new one. But these guys don't get bloodlines, so I don't know. Maybe he thought he could just overwhelm with numbers, but for now the Gebetto's wrecking everything. 34 kills on them already. And now they're here to support. Oh, these Trebs are exposed. The Trebs are exposed here for orange. Sergeant's taking a bunch of siege onager shots to the face. Muhammad doing an amazing job here, but he is killing a lot of his own units. That being said, he's killing Halberdier, so okay, the Viper gets a surround. Oh no, Viper, no, not into a choke point. Not into a choke point. Look at this one-shotting of Paladins. Oh man. This mobile, much more mobile throwing axeman unit proving itself. Chukanu's moving forward, but now there's finally Magyar Cav archers here, fully upgraded it looks like. What's purple researching? Torsion engines. Okay, so let's look at the blast radius of this thing. Jump from 1.5 to 2. 2 tile blast radius. Isn't that bonkers? Blast radius very underestimated or appreciated. Viper is selling food, but he's selling it for 14 gold. At the same time, I don't know who wins this Chukanu's versus Magyar Cav archers. Do these guys have rocketry? Yes, they do. They do have shorter range, but the multiple arrows, oh, they're just gonna rain hell. Rain hell upon these Magyar Cav archers. Okay, well, don't turn around. I thought the Gebettos would have cleared this up by now, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. There were so many bombard cannons here to the right that I thought this whole center position would be absolutely gone. Iron Mom, yeah, rage against the dying of the Paladin. How many Paladins has the Viper thrown away against these Gebettos, who now have 38 kills? And our Viking player is stabilized, has no army. This is the Viking entire army. This is it. You are looking at it. Nothing else. He is rebuilding 2 town centers. Oh, but you got to be careful. That Sicilian siege is no laughing matter. See who's better, the attack rounds or the splits. So far, a bit of both. Oh, he's killing the Vipers. Jordan's killing more of the Vipers paladins. But yeah, look at the Gebetto count now. Okay, finally the castle is down. Oh, if there was only one onager here, look at this choke point. Look at how clumped 28 of these cav archers are. Chukanus, bad pathing, bad waypoints. Now Team North is pushing in. Where's the trade route, by the way? Okay, so the trade route is to the south. So it is safe and secure for now. The Gebettos have to respect this paladin / siege onager combination. Oh, sour there. Ooh, closing in. He's got to be careful. These bombards can stop and turn around at any second. So far, Jordan doing more damage to the Vipers units than to anything else. Hi, Quad Man. Glad you could join. I mean, you not want to take out the Treb or what? Sour. Doesn't take out the Treb. Magyar Hussars also coming out now. Upgrades, not quite fully upgraded. Chain barding armor just completing in 50 seconds. Rattan archers. Not exactly the strongest against melee. Oh my god. Yikes. But against they're taking so much damage. It's so gross to watch. I don't know. If I was red, I would be very hesitant to engage into this kind of... I would delete these walls. No? It just seems like you're clumping your units and there could be a surprise onager somewhere here. And this is what you have to do. You have to declumpify. And you have to separate them into small groups. And look at this. Now this piece of land is firmly under Malian control. At the same time, the Ethiopian Empire is pushing out, but they are meeting stiff resistance from the Vietnamese. Rattan archers, no relevant attack bonus, not even infantry. Treb does go down. Yellow pinging over here. What does the Viper want? What is he trying to tell? Maybe he says, I'm coming to support you, but into this kind of choke point against Chukanus? You thought Gebettos were bad? Oh, you're entering a world of hurt. Chukanu count at 42. And look at this. He can't even make it to the battlefield. What is Orange rebuilding? Okay, houses and markets. Siege has to be careful here. This is a lot of Gebettos now. 57 of them. There you go. Delete the walls. Perfect. And now our Chinese player has to run the hell away. This is not enough Chukanus in a big open space to take on paladins and Magyar cav archers that already outrange you. Right? 8? I think we saw 7. Yeah. What is the Viper doing? Oh, he's letting the Magyar Hussars tank a bunch of these arrows. Oh, man. Oh, man. Arrow fire going everywhere. This is bloody. Let's see how our Ethiopian is doing. He's getting pushed back. Where is our Viking, by the way? Swordsman, the order of the day for him. Let's, I didn't notice if he got Chieftains. Champion in 30 seconds. Not that I expect him to raid any villagers at the moment. Basically, the only thing he's doing is trying to survive the next minute. Oh, be careful, be careful. Shotels are out. Yes, elites automatically train in 4 seconds. Okay, a few halberdiers being sniped. Parties disengage over here. Look at this Magyar force. Our Magyar 74 army supply, our Chinese only 40. And it doesn't look like Ganji is supporting this area anymore, so he's on his own. Trying to block with these bumper cars here. But the Chukanus are slowly being whittled down. 39 army supply now. Red has double the army supply. Oh no, our Ethiopian losing all of his siege. It looks like GG out, and Jordan are going to be able to hold the line. Rattan Archer is going to do what they possibly can, but again, these guys are not designed to kill infantry with an 11 attack. Champions with 6 pierce armor, but flattened by Sicilian siege. Oh, look at the Viper reinforcing. Now he's pivoting left. I guess he thinks Red here can do... Oh no, the Gebettos are here. I guess he thinks Red can do pretty damn well on his own with his bombard cannons in support. Our Malian needs to switch, potentially. Green pinging over here saying, hey guys, reinforcements are on the way. He is going to stream champions at me, but I am going to mow them down. But so far, the attack rounds are absolute shit out of Jordan. He loses more of his own freaking onagers. At the same time, our Ethiopian is back with more siege. Man, what a crazy back and forth game so far. This is really bad. Jordan needs some kind of ranged unit. This one Gebetto just made it to the battlefield, and his entire reinforcing force is gone. Absolute trashed by self-owns. Actually, let's take a look at how many self-owns. Out of 11 kills, okay, not 2 is not bad. Our Magyar moving forward, but wasting his time on a siege ram. This is exactly what those siege rams are for, to soak up a whole bunch of damage. But our Malian on the way to siege onager in a minute, and can spam Gebettos all the live long day. Look at them running over. He's got a shit ton of castles, does Ganji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 castles. Chukanu's on the high ground, Gebettos on the low ground, onagers behind them. Oh, if they can close. Even the Viper knows he's got to back away here with these bombard cannons. Oh, you don't have to back up too much. These are still very tanky Magyar Hussars. 80 HP is not bad at all. Jordan continuing with the okay attack rounds. Okay, sergeants are finally out. Does manage to get one more champion there, but our Vietnamese player has pushed the tide back. Let's see it. Stalemates everywhere. No decisive victory for any side at all. Gebettos sniping anything they can. Chukanu's joining into the party as well. Oh, the Viper sends his one paladin here forward. It dies immediately. Okay, so the stalemate to the right has kind of broken, unless this is a feign retreat by Samero to kind of regather his forces, muster up some kind of resistance. Oh, that's a bit of overkill. That's a bit of overkill, using 9 or 8 onagers to kill one villager. F you to that one villager in particular, says Jordan. Our Viking moving forward went from being almost dead with no army supply to being supply capped at 200, producing 11 champions at a time. Let's see if they can close the distance. Oh, much better attack rounds here out of Jordan. And look at that. All of a sudden, 50 champions has become 20. What was attempted here, by the way, in this little alley? Magyar being pushed back. Chukanu's dying. I love that we're getting to see all the unique units, by the way. This is very reminiscent of Deathmatch. I wish Muhammad would build more Shotel warriors. But we're basically seeing a lot of unique units, right? Except out of purple and out of yellow, I think. Red's got the Magyar Hussars. Green's got the Sergeant. Yellow, no unique unit. Orange got the Rattan Archers. Purple, no Shotels. Gray has Chukanus. Now we're finally seeing Berserkers out of teal. And Gebetto, a shit ton of Gebettos out of blue. Wow. Yeah, Atlas, absolutely. His onagering has not been great at all so far. Geppettos know what's up. Immediately retreat. The Chukanus don't. I guess they haven't gotten the order yet. Or their orders are to die where they stand. These... Oh my god, look at this. 120 kills on these Cav Archers. Or Green pinging here saying, hey guys, I opened up another avenue for our trade because it looks like it is very clogged. By the way, what's the payload? 79 for Team South, 86 for Team North. So a little bit more, but not that much more. And come on, bring on the Berserkers. 6 of them already out. Where are they? Oh, they are down here. Green has reestablished control of this center area with a bunch of donjons, a bunch of sergeants, and a few... I say a few, 13 siege onagers. What an absolute mess of a fight. I mean, I love the use of these onagers by target. Look how much distraction they are for the Magyar Cav Archers. Look at them. They're just spending all of their energy attacking. Because the second they're gone, they're actually going to use... Viper's going to bombard cannon the hell out of this. And the Cav Archers are going to use their better range. The Viper, look at this, wants to reinforce directly. Has no gold at all. But be careful, be careful. Siege onagers, and you are clumped. Oh, the Chukanu's blocking. The Chukanus are blocking the siege onagers. One does die. Viper microing in 2 separate locations. Jordan pushing into these Ethiopian castles, but there is a huge wave. 35 champions. Oh, that's the better attack round out of him, and the champions turn tail and run. But look at this. Ethiopian siege is coming. Halbs, the first to die, doing what halberdiers do. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, that's such a sour hit. Oh my god. Onager shots here, just absolutely amazing for both players. But our Ethiopian has to retreat now. There's no more meat shield. I mean, I love the attack rounds out of Muhammad. Amazing. 61 Cav Archers have now become 66. Some of the veterans have died. The kill count is down a little bit, but they're being pushed back. And the Viper stables, he's down to 1 stable. Siege Rams, get your asses into the front of the line here. There needs to be a coordinated attack, I think, out of purple and green to get the purple and teal rather to close the gap. Oh yeah, here we go. Berserker is trying to do what they can, but donjons and sergeants supporting this. Hi, Bugs. They are all the rage. I'm assuming because of the tournament that's happening. But Black Forest is always a lot of fun. I like to see Arabia as well. I might start casting some 4-on-4 Arabia. Those get pretty bonkers pretty fast. But I love me some Black Forest. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Jordan doesn't notice. Jordan doesn't notice. Oh, what a disgusting loss of resources. I don't even want to rewind to see how many trebs there are, but they are all gone. Paper money. How many 68 lumberjacks is not a bad account to get paper money. Yeah, King of the Desert is Mem's tournament, but there is one, I think, what is it, Rage 4 or Rage 5? Where they're all playing Black Forest against each other. And here we go. By the way, what the hell happened to all of Jordan's onagers? Where are they? Still got 16. There's 6 over here. Sergeants wasting themselves away in Margaritaville here. Oh, he's killing... They're killing so many of each other's units with these onagers. Our Rattan Archers. Why is our Vietnamese not going elephants? Look at his resources. Get out those pothead elephants. You've got 1,400 gold, 6,000 food. A few elephants here would absolutely wreck. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Oh, look at all the bombards missing. Oh my god, they're missing. Okay, but the Rattan Archers don't miss. 83 cav archers. At this point, Ganji just needs to build only siege onagers and just try to get a few lucky shots off, because right now there's nothing here that can take on 83, now 76, and the Viper's adding 14 paladins. How many bombards are still alive for him, by the way? 6. Oh, beautiful bombard shots, and the Magyar Hussar seals the deal with that final kill. Now Ganji is losing his trebs. Oh my god, look at this. He wants to spam sergeants all the live long day. The Viper providing the perfect meat shield. These cav archers again focusing on the rams. Why are you focusing on the rams? They are a distraction. I guess he doesn't really care. But there's so many Gebettos. Oh, Farimba. Do we have Farimba on the Malian cavalry? Trying to find one to click on him. Yeah, look at that. +7 attack. And yet again, red has to be red is pushed back. Here we go. 60 berserkers. Upgrades? Fully upgraded elite. Okay, purple needs to maybe... Okay, he does get a whole bunch. What are these horrible attack rounds out of him, by the way? Look at this. 15 Donjons. This is Donjon Hill right here. Let's zoom out and see this double pronged attack here. Jordan moving in from the right. Oh, getting a whole bunch of berserkers, but losing 3 onagers. To the left, the berserkers have closed ranks, but way too few of them. Oh my god, these berserkers are so brave. Rushing into onager fire. But the Vietnamese pushing in ever so slowly. This Ethiopian siege moving away, even though it has that amazing area of effect damage. Look at them trying to catch the halberdier. These bombards not successful. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible bombard shots out of our orange Vietnamese. But the sergeants close ranks and get flattened on the right side. Let's pivot back here, see what the hell's going on. My goodness. Wow. Look at this. They have been fighting over this, what is this, 10 by 20 tile space since the game began. What is happening here? What's attacking what? Oh my god, are these still the original men-at-arms? From the 10-minute mark of the game, still attacking? Orange got hit in the face with a onager shot. Oh, I mean, look at these guys. They're so clumped. Against the Ethiopian siege with torsion engines, the last thing you want to be is clumped. Oh my god, more sergeants dying. Oh, more freaking... Everyone is dying. Oh my god. This is a real battle of attrition. Army supply 30 apart, civilian population basically identical. For a brief second, it's looking like Orange is able to push in. Red pinging over here. Seriously, I wonder what the hell why he's pinging so much. He's back, he's down to 72. But look at the kill count on these 72 cav archers. Wow. Absolute mayhem. I love the use from target of these bumper cars. They are just distracting so much while the Gebettos and the Chukanus and the onagers demolish. But yeah, come on, you move south. Look at this big clump. Nope, does not have time, dies. And now we've got camels with Farimba out. For a second or third time, our Viking is being pushed back. He has 51 elite berserkers, but does that even matter if every time they move out they get attack rounded to death? Red is pinging over here where our Gebettos are trying to insert themselves in, But there's already a castle here. The Viper, very quick to respond. We'll be able to get these, how many? 3 Gebettos. Looks like Samero's building trade cards. What's his trade card count? 36. Okay, so I'm not too sure what the point of this attack was with 6 Gebettos, but actually, wait a second. It looks like there's more Gebettos in here. Oh, and they're wrecking the Viper's fishing fleet. He's 54 fishing ships. Wow. Plus, I think he probably fit another dock here. Wow. It does kind of look like Team South is slowly starting to edge out Team North. Their scores are 5,000 points apart. I don't know if that's accurate. Oh my god, flattened again. Flattened again. Everyone is just getting flattened. What is this? Did the players agree to turn this into Age of Empires 1? Where the catapults reign supreme? Or did they just all agree to have catapults? Oh no. Oh no. What the hell happened here? 60 cav archers now? Hi, Chris. Glad you could join us. Oh, you got to be careful. You're entering choke points, and there's 3 Malian onagers on the way. No, 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 no. No. Oh, takes a shot to the face. A whole bunch of deaths, a whole bunch of HP, but was it worth it? The Viper has closed the distance, but not able to get in more than 1 onager kill. Oh, wow. Jordan looks like he just attacked his own and killed a lot of his own units. What's the friendly kill on these guys now? 1. Okay, I think the more powerful ones died. And look at the Vikings streaming in. Look at them streaming in. Oh, control groups, control groups. This is bloody as hell. Uh-oh. Okay, managed to deal with that Ethiopian siege onager. Vikings closing in yet again. Oh my god. 24 kills, 3 friendlies, but these teal units are clumped. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, first shot by Jordan shits the bed. Second shot shits the bed. Third shot gets a little bit, but not good enough. Not good enough. The champions, but look at them. They're all chasing the same onagers. Wow. Brilliant, brilliant movement here out of Teal. Does get all but 3 of these onagers. The south, though, oh my goodness. Oh, man. Here come the Chinese bombard towers. Oh, adding insult to injury. Our Ethiopian pushing back. He's got a lot of siege onagers, but they are clumped. Come on, somebody take this guy out. He's got 3 HP. Oh, thank you, BBMA. That wasn't almost Spirit of the high-level onager shot. We've seen a lot of those today. Thanks so much for the content. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, BBMA. I appreciate you guys. I'm just happy that that people like the content. Awesome. Thank you so much. Viper never noticed his fishing fleet getting attacked. Well, he was at 50 something. Now he's at a meager 48. Looks like Gray was pinging over here for a second. How many cav archers are left for our Magyar? 44 only. So he's been knocked down to almost half his cav archer count. And what a chaotic game, but look at this. Ethiopian siege on the move, on the prowl. Not okay, disengaging. Our Viking continuing to fight tooth and nail. More and more donjons going up. The Viper trying to pivot left, the Viper trying to pivot right. He might be spreading himself a little bit too thin here. Now the Farimba camels are coming in as well. They basically have as much HP almost as the Viper's paladins, just 20 less. Who's rebuilding here? Red is rebuilding here. No wonder he's being swamped. Okay, purple needs to get his butt in line. Oh, the Viper doesn't notice. Oh, oh, the Viper loses more than half of his paladins. He doesn't notice, he loses them all. Oh, what a beautiful set of shots there out of Muhammad. Wow. Gebetto's in the trade route. Hi, Ruan. Hip hip hooray. Welcome, welcome. This game is becoming quite chaotic, quite fast. Although it's been chaotic for the last 40 minutes or so. By the way, where are all those siege hunters? Okay, why are you hiding? Why are you clumping? What purple needs right now, what our Ethiopian needs right now, is a bunch of Shotel warriors. Watching later as always, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Appreciate that as well. Okay, our Burgundian finally with some hand cannoneers. Although so many, look at this infrastructure. Even if Team North were to get pushed back, they would have to. It would take years for them to demolish all this infrastructure. Orange pinging here. What is he pinging? He's saying, be careful. There's a bunch of Ethiopian siege here. Let's see it. Bombard siege. Oh my God. Oh, they all died. There's 5 left, but one last shot. Oh, with his dying breath. With his dying breath, he throws out a whole bunch of rocks and wrecks 3 of those bombard cannons. Red ping over here saying, hey guys, in case anybody has noticed, there's a whole bunch of Kapinga throwing Gebettos in the center of our trade route. It looks like Jordan's getting cleared up here, but not before absolutely decimating whatever the hell was here. Looks like villagers. Oh, and here Malian cavalry will finish the job that our Ethiopian siege started. Uh-oh. Will Jordan notice? This is potentially very bad. Okay, gets 1. Only 1. That's not a lot of damage at all. And now Team South is pushing back. Again, their score lead is now at, what, 7,000? Oh, I can't wait to see the kill count on this game. Although our Ethiopian now has been destroyed. Our Vikings base is no longer up and running. He's got whatever the hell this little hidden area is. The Viper is trying to discover, are there any other nooks and crannies? Hi, Brian. Welcome, welcome. I am doing fantastic. How are you? Take a look at army supplies, guys. The north, 60. The south, 215. I think we know which way this game is going. It looks like our Viking is dead. He's got 1 champion. This is his entire army yet again, down to 1 unit. Our Ethiopian has no army and looks like he's about to get killed once these 2 town centers. Yeah. 544 Gebettos, 429 sergeants. What's the kill count? 13, 24. Oh God, 32, 4,000, 5,000. So not exactly as bad as yesterday's game. Trade up and running. Nice for everyone. The Viper with the most trade. Not far behind is our Viking. And then our Sicilian Jordan. Oh, yikes. Look at all this. Wow, what a bonkers... No, I haven't seen Mind Your Language, but I do love British humor. Little Britain is used to be one of my favorite shows when I was in university. Wow. How many kills on these Cav Archers, by the way? 208 on this body of Cav Archers alone. But ultimately, with our Viking getting broken in half, our Ethiopian disappearing, Ganji is left to fend for himself, and ultimately that is not something... Hi, Emperor Motto. What an absolute massacre. On Juan? Okay. One sec, Brian. I'm going to screenshot this, and then I will definitely tell you. What an absolute banger of a first game to start the live stream on. That was almost an hour long. A Touch of Cloth. I can't say I've heard of that one either. Oh man, is that a British, old British show? So I think that was this one that we just watched. Yeah, Burgundian, Chinese, Vietnamese, etc. Okay. Ooh, the Viper is the Goths. Let's see it. Yeah, as you can see, Capture Age is still not caught up to the latest patch. So what do you have? Okay, so this is Team West. British, but not that old. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that as well. And let you know what I think about that as well. We've got the Incas by Rono in orange in his pocket. Tato in red as the Byzantines. Assur as the Slavs in gray. And on his flank, Ronin as the Burmese. What a cool name, Ronin. That was also a very good movie. Very good action movie with that French Jean Reno, whose name I have, for some reason, a difficult time remembering. The Viper in yellow. Why is green pinging over here? Is the Viper going to try to steal his sheep? Oh my god, the Viper's trying to steal his sheep. Look at the Viper trying to get the high ground. Ronin not falling for it. But okay, in comes Gray. I haven't even finished doing my Civ intros. Guys, what the hell are you guys doing? Stop distracting us. Okay, does save the sheep, does his teammate. The Viper's pocket. Benzai 10 as the Italians in purple. Dan as the Rootin' Tootins. And Jack as the Berbers and Teals on that flank. Let's take a look at the map. Bit of a bifurcated avenue of attack here between, who is it, the Incas against the Berbers. That might be difficult. That's going to potentially be very difficult for the Incas if the Berbers decide to go for speed. On the other hand, Ronin and the Viper, one area of attack. And just like last game, we have a bit of a strange diagonal corridor. Although it does kind of look like the Team East is deciding, you know what, I don't even want to contest this piece of property, so you can have it. And the Viper probably will wall off somewhere here, if I had to guess. Although we'll see. We'll see. For now, we're not really... He did lose his scout, by the way. 2-bore pull for green. Let's follow along on our journey. She is under attack. Why is she firing at the at the deer? They're not in it anymore? Oh, I guess they're... Yeah, well, I think they're being eliminated, right? Chris, you like the Berbers, right? Let's see if... how that... Now it's, I think, 8.4 instead of 8.8 speed in Dark Age. Hi, Maurice. Yeah, team games, especially Rage Forest, especially Black Forest, you need a lot of communication. I really felt like Team North last game, if our Ethiopian and Viking had coordinated a little bit better on the left, and the Chinese and the Malians on the right. I mean, how many times was I yelling at an onager to move forward or a ram to get the hell out of the way? Communication, teamwork. Yeah, exactly, Atlas. That's what I was trying to convey. Viper's team was eliminated, as was Jordan. Interesting. So who's left? Oh, sorry. I guess you said Ganji is the only high elo player left. Chris, you're a mono Berber. That sounds like something medical. Sorry, sir, you've tested positive for monoberberism. Okay, the Viking, sorry, God, the Viper. Not walling this area off like I thought he would, instead leaving it up to Benzai 10, who's trying to trap this wolf. Did the Viper lose a villager? Is there a kill on this wolf? No. So where's the Viper's villager? He came here, he cordoned off and tamed the wild beast, and then I thought he would at least... Oh, maybe he took so much damage he didn't want to confront this next wolf. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if Benzai 10, how he manages to wall himself off. This is where you wish you were a Magyar. Oh, he's got nothing to do. Oh, man. This is where it would come real handy to be a Magyar and have the one strike policy. A bit of a double team here. Alice... Oh, wow. I mean, look, Maurice, Bugs, I'm not surprised at all. You are listing the people who have been playing Rage Forest the most. Barles, Ganji, Valis. Valese, I don't know so much if he's playing a lot of Black Forest before, but when I started going live even months and months ago, in Black Forest games, Barles, Ganji, and Valis were really the ones who were consistently playing Rage Forest or Black Forest, whatever you however you want to call it. The Viper, don't get me wrong, I would never say a bad word unless he makes something that deserves a bad word, like in last game where he was a few missed opportunities there. But yeah, being a high elo player doesn't necessarily mean being a good Rage Forest player. Atlas, that is an interesting strategy. Do you remember who the which civ it was that was taking the 2v1? Which one on Modri's team was it that was handling the double attack? Yeah, it makes sense, Daniel. Well, exactly. That coordination and communication are key. I mean, I disable communication on the left side of our screen. I don't know if other casters... you guys let me know. Do other casters leave open on the left side of the screen? I mean, I leave the market information, like when players sell resources and stuff like that. But I don't want to leave the communications because, number one, I have no control over what they're going to say. And if they say something stupid during a live stream... especially in Age of Empires. I mean, I'm not saying like the Viper is going to say something stupid, but sometimes we have players that we're not familiar with, and the last thing I want is for them to say something ridiculous that is going to go on live on my channel. And a lot of times they also speak languages that I don't understand. So I just figured, you know what? Instead of a case-by-case basis, I've got enough on my plate. I'm just going to disable it altogether. But I imagine if I were to switch into the game itself and watch the game like from this view, you know, the old school view, I would probably be able to see the communications of the teams. I don't remember. I would love to know. Maybe I'll catch that game. You said it was Modri. I'd be very interested to know if how the map layout was and how easy / hard it was to maintain a 2 versus 1. Triple layered wall off here for purple. Viper moving forward, our Goth. 4 villagers in here are going to wreck this town center that has 3, but it is being repaired. Yeah, Daniel, exactly. I would. That's probably the best way to do it, but I just don't have the in between casting games, editing videos, live streaming, reading books about what to expect as a first time father and shit like that, and then just the daily grind of life. I don't have the energy to police what the players are saying. So I just, for me, I think. I think it's for me the policy works of just disabling the chat altogether. Especially for T90 when he does the low elo games, I'm sure a lot of players can get really salty, and it's probably there's probably a lot of shenanigans happening. Oh, it was about a month ago. Okay, so I probably can't watch the replay then if it's from the previous version of the game. Eagle, poking, prodding. Where's the Viper, by the way? Taking down the infrastructure that Ronin put up. I'm not sure why Ronin built a bunch of houses. This might work against AI, but definitely not something you want to do against a human being. Especially not if you want population room for your Burmese. Okay. Is everyone heading up to Castle, by the way? Let's take a look. Purple just hit. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm having a bit of hiccups lately. The Viper nowhere close. He is housed at 40. Although I say nowhere close because I looked at his resources, which disappeared because he just clicked up the castle. Jack on this flank, nowhere close. No wonder. Look at how much time and energy he's expended walling this area off. Towers. He's got villagers on stone. Oh, he's got a... Oh, okay, I see. I see, okay. That, you know, that might be a Twitch thing. AOE GPT. I know, for example, in the chat itself, like where you guys are typing, sometimes it'll say comment on hold, and I'll look at it and I'll be like, why the hell is this comment on hold? That makes no sense. But if it's the actual players talking, like on the left side of our screen where you see it says Benzai 10 sold 100 food for 76 gold. Yeah, he must have some kind of program running. I think T90 has a different version of Capture Age than I do, though. I think T90 has a custom Capture Age version that is built for him, right? Three town centers for our Inca. One very close. Very interesting. We rarely see a player get this cocky and take this big of a risk early on, as Rono is doing. The Viper 2 town centers as well. So who's left? In 17 seconds, Green will be in Castle. First to Imperial, though. Benzai 10 off the back of one town center as the Italians. He's got his siege workshop up, his archery range and university already up and running. He's got a pet wolf. He's got a second pet wolf. Man, our Italian... Here's a nerd joke for you. Our Italian has tamed Romulus and Remus over here. Nerd joke. Oh, some curse words aren't. Oh yeah, no, I've noticed that when you type in... Oh, Atlas, really? You would listen to me respond to him, but you couldn't see. Interesting. Because I haven't had yet, like I was talking about yesterday, I haven't had to block anyone just yet. So it's a weird. Was it Damon? We haven't seen Damon in a while. Damon, if you're watching this after the fact, come join us and unmute yourself, unmute your volume. Okay, we're quickly approaching the 25-minute mark of the game. Traditionally, it was Damon. Okay. Okay. I wonder why. I just figured it was him because we've been pretty good with interacting with everyone else so far. 5th town center for our Slav. All right, a 1, 2, 3, fourth town center. My bad. Building a bit of a wall off here. His villager, in the meantime, fighting this wolf. Yeah, AoE 2 is a little weird like that. You're absolutely right. There are times when I'm, I'll get the inclination to play a game or two, and then somebody will say something like, obviously, like F you or something, then it'll curse it out. But other times when somebody writes something completely innocuous, it cancels it out also. Or it puts those like hashtags or the number sign, the pound sign, for those of us who were not born in the year 2000. Really, Atlas? I wonder why. I figured it was him. But yeah, it's good to confirm. I'll check it out. I wonder why that is. I have a very easy time seeing all of your messages from everybody. So far, all the messages have always been super fun. Funny. All the nonsense I like to talk about. Let's see what the players are going for, by the way. Benzai 10's still the only one in Imperial. Although in 6 seconds, Ronin's gonna join him. His castle, though, is under attack already by some Italian siege. A Rambire out. A Rambire out. Run for the hills. Run for the hills. Dog shit accuracy. Dog shit accuracy. You have to unclump. Loses a few. Oh, Daniel, I didn't even know that was an option. You can message people directly in the middle of a game on Xbox. What's happening over here? Red moving out with a supporting castle kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Tatato, who usually is very aggressive. Oh, you're clumped. You're clumped against the Rambai. Not a good thing to be. Castle hits 20% HP, evicts all of its tenants. Stalemate to the north here. No player really wants to attack into the other, although there is one very aggressive Eagle Scout. Our Incan has a monk out. Where is he going? Is he going to get this relic? Keep an eye on that monk. At the same time, the Viper and Benzai 10 are pushing in over here, although it looks like the Viper's... No, they're still alive, his 3 men-at-arms. Oh, man, they do not like palisade walls, these guys, except this one. This one's taking a bit of a break. He's had enough. His arm is tired. Yeah, it does look like that monk is heading very, very slowly towards that relic. No Civ on that team really benefits from any kind of relic bonus. Oh, this is why you don't build a town center this far ahead. Oh, until after the game ends. Oh my god. Spurgfest. That's a term I learned when I started casting games here. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Emperor Motto, we do see cataphracts. They are a clump, and what a pretty unit. Not a lot of upgrades on them. In 16 seconds, they will be elite. And in 36 seconds, they will have Logistica. So watch that attack bonus for infantry go up to from 12 to 18. And watch them get a nice 0.5 radius of attack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Our Burmese waited a little bit too long. Has no army. He's retreating to the back of Gray's base. Red is pinging down here saying, guys, what the hell? Oh, wow. That sounds horrible, Daniel. There's no, yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned because I am, but I like keyboards. Okay, the cataphracts have to make a move. They're not fully upgraded, but there's nothing they can do. You can't just stand here and take a bunch of shots to the face. They should swarm over this, right? Maybe pivot a few of them South? But look at the Viper, by the way, building a little bit on each barracks to create alleys and choke points. But yeah, the Cataphract's HP is just way too high. And now Tato's building a defensive castle here. Green, 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 get your shit together. How is this town center still alive? I have no clue. Oh my goodness. What the hell killed these guys? Something killed these guys. This guy only has 2 kills on him. This one's fresh. This one's fresh. Tato pinging over here. I think he wants the trade carts to start going up, but might want to onager down some of these trees. Otherwise, that is a big old nasty traffic jam that you're building up for. And Cataphracts are out. Man, if there is a counter goth unit, it is the Cataphract. Are they fully upgraded yet? No. Not yet. Or sorry, what the hell am I talking about? Brain farts. I forgot they don't have Blast Furnace. Yes, they are fully upgraded. And now our Byzantines are inside the Italian Gothic base. What a mishmash of history. What is this? Perfusion? Perfusion for the for our Goth, but does he still only has pikemen here? How many? 7 only. We've seen what Cataphracts can do to halberdiers. Pikemen are not going to last very long. Yeah, I exactly. That's one thing I never consider when talking about communication, because again, I'm from that generation that doesn't really have in PC games, doesn't really have the headsets. Is there no way to use headsets when you're playing with the red pinging over here? Oh, our Italian, he hit Imperial first, but now look at his score. Is there no way to use headsets in a PC version of the game? Okay, finally, Jack is being punished for this super greedy town center. Although, look at this. Look at this. Dan. He is going to absolutely sideswipe fabric shields for our Incas, so a little bit of extra armor for Kameyuk, Slingers, and Eagles. He's got 53 Kameyuks. I'm not sure that's the right unit against siege onagers. There is no cavalry here. Oh, no. Did they? Oh, no. Oh, that was so disgusting. That was just disgusting. And another one. Oh, my God. 30 Kameyuks just died in the blink of an eye. But here they are. The Camel Archers need to get the hell out of here. They cannot take on Kameyuks in a choke point. Oh, Quadman, interesting. Yeah, maybe they're running some third-party app. Yeah, I'm not surprised the Byzantines would pay off the quote-unquote barbarians. Once they split that empire into 2, it was basically only a matter of time till they... There's a lot of examples where one of the emperors would ask for military aid from the other, and the other wouldn't send, or would send it a little bit, you know, wink wink, a little bit too late. The second they split that empire into 2, it was just, you know, only a matter of time, to be honest. Kameyus tinkling away at these units, but why are you bringing forward so many trebs? They are not secure here at all. Oh, but look at Tato. Tato doing Tato things, raiding the shit out of all economies with these Cataphracts. Not exactly the not exactly the best raiding unit in the game, but hell, it'll do. Oh, and here, let's watch the trample damage and the plus 18 attack on full display. Not sure why he retreated. The halberdiers are not going to be able to handle this. Nothing particularly special about Slavic halberdiers except their price, I think. Oh, man. Yeah, you want to go cataphract. And look at Tato. He's made it all the way back around. He has gone so far around the horn that he's back to where he started. They need to figure this out. This is bad news for the trade route. Look at this. This is a horrible place to build your infrastructure. Horrible. The trade carts are all going to get stuck and jammed here. Kameyuk's moving forward with fabric shields. They've got a decent amount of armor. Hi, Dave. Yes, you are. The cataphracts. Oh, look at green pinging. That's what I told you. They need to open this up. We've seen Tato sending his cataphracts all the way around the map. First, he sent them into yellow's base. Then he sent them into purple's base. Then he sent them into blues. Then into teals. But now the Kameyuks have to retreat. Oh, they take another shitty onager shot. Oh, no, 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 no. Lucky for them, they are in stagger formation. Very little damage, and I thought that onager shot would have done more. Treb, pack up and go home. Tato absolutely loves to raid. Tato is incredibly powerful and unpredictable. But with enough map vision, and look at this. Now he's raiding what? He's gonna lose all of these cataphracts. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, look at them. A sniper squad. A sniper squad. I mean, loses a whole bunch, but still. Mission accomplished temporarily. Does get that one onager. Yeah, I know, Dave, right? It seemed like those Kameyuks should have taken a lot more damage. What's the area of effect on these guys? Yeah, 1.5. It should have done more, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. This is what we lived for. Oh, horse and man collapse under a barrage of flaming rocks. And now Ronan, our Burmese, is back. Remember, the Burmese, starting in Feudal, get +1 attack all the way up to +3 in Imperial, which is why their champions are at +7 for free. So 3 Trebs taking down this one Goth castle. The Viper's got one left. Not that he really needs castles. He's got Perfusion. He's got Anarchy. I mean, I think he must have Anarchy. Yeah, those are some sick onager shots. Cataphracts have to be careful. Tato's suicide squatting his cataphracts here. And by the way, he's here again. Atlas, like you're saying, the last person you want to face here is a raider like Tato's. Oh, he's taking down trade cards. What's the payload on these guys? Must be pretty high. Yeah, 101. It's a fairly large map. And look at this. Look at this. What the hell? What the hell? Destroy some structures. 126 for this team, though. That's a very good payload. Little alley to the north has been walled off, but in come the Kameyuks. That one range is going to make them shred these halberdiers to pieces. Oh, no, but now they're clumped. Now they're clumped. Okay, blue. Oh, you love to frickin' see it. No, man, this is what I was wondering why he's going Kameyuk and not Eagle Warrior. Especially since the Incan Eagle Warriors do get extra armor. And now our Burmese is inside the base. More and more trade carts up for them. What is this yellow for the Viper? I like that the Viper has strategically placed a bunch of barracks all over the place so that he can reinforce his teammates if necessary. 6 Goth barracks with Perfusion are like 20 regular barracks. Imagine being able to support your teammates with 20 barracks. But look at our Burmese. Not 1, not 2, but 3 castles. Oh, we're going to get to see a Rambai as well. That being said, the Viper spread himself a little too thin because he is being overwhelmed at the moment. And ain't not much that he can do about this. Shot me at you. Okay, but the camel archers are here. Not a lot of cav archers, or rather no cav archers. So they are getting no bonus damage, but they fire pretty damn fast. Tato still being so freaking annoying. I'm surprised this cataphract only has 1 kill. If Team West wins this, Tato is the MVP for bringing his cataphracts down here and taking out Purple's army entirely single-handedly. Ronan was about to GG. Ronan was about to collapse. Oh, man, onager shots. Oh, now you're clumping against the Rambi. No! You do not want to do that. The Viper getting a good bombard shot off. Another good one. And another good one. Nullifies 3 of these onagers before they can do way too much damage. Will he get the 4th? Okay, it does get a bit of an attack on it. It will die now, although it's dying to the camel archers. Okay. So yellow and teal are stabilizing. Elite Rambis. Oh, Dave, you tried to was it you asked the Waterloo question yesterday? No. Now, are you counting Sicilians who build it quicker? Is that a free or discounted tech that that would qualify for your question? Or are you talking only about the Bulgarians and the Britons? How about the Persians? Yes, we did. We absolutely talked about it for half an hour. Oh, this is gonna be bad. The Arambi, focus on the Viper's infantry. You can shred this in seconds. Oh, tech's inside the town center. You mean like when the Goths get loom in like a split second? Is that what you're talking about? Things like that? All right, I'll get the ball rolling with Dave, this is a very specific question. I mean, I guess the Byzantines would be a good place to start with their town watch and town patrol for free, right? Is that Oh, we've got Huskarls out now. What are their upgrades like? I mean, of course, fully upgraded. Okay. Anyone in the chat want to jump in? Okay, I'll say Chinese, I guess, because they get a discount generally on all their technologies. Look at Tato, by the way, continuing to raid. 4 or 5 kills. Not exactly the quickest killing units in the game, but he is sneaking in a whole bunch of them in. 3 castles are down to 2. And how the hell did the Viper and Benzai 10 hold this? Atlas, I think the question was, which are the 5 civ that get discounted or free town center techs? So by that, I think he means Loom, the patrol, the town watchtown patrols, and the wheelbarrow and handcart, right? Alright, it's okay. Well, Vikings are definitely number 3 because they get those for free. Per motto, I know. People who play civs that have those early game and mid game bonuses always kind of throws you off. Anyone else? Anyone else want to throw in? Now, Dave, are you counting the Hindustanis as well for their cheaper villagers? Or is that not technically a quote-unquote technology? Only techs, eh? How the hell have they held this? They were on the verge of collapse, but never bet against that Gothic spam. Never, ever bet against that Gothic spam. Yeah, Atlas, I thought he was referring to Britons as well when he mentioned town centers, but I think, Dave, if I'm not mistaken, you mean actually like the text that you research in a town center as opposed to the town centers themselves, right? So for example, like the Bulgarians wouldn't count or the Britons wouldn't count because that's related to construction. Okay, now Dave, tell me, are you counting the Burgundians who can get their economic text one age earlier? Is that also counted? Or is that not technically oh, the lonely life of a heavy demolition ships. Okay, that I think, where are we at, number 4? The techs are cheaper, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm having a bit of a... I think my mouse battery is running low. Oh, yeah, now we've got Genoese crossbows, which should hint at the 5th civilization that I think... Oh, no, Dave, you said going up in age is not included in your question, so that the Italians who have cheaper age advancement, you're not including them. Dave, you need to put very specific boundaries on this question. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've got an Incan onager making its way slowly. Oh no, now they're almost at the inside the trade route. Dave, did we already say Goths? I don't remember. I'm trying to think in my mind which civs we've already said, but I've already forgotten. Oh no, here comes that Berber speed. Incredibly close game. Look at the scores. Less than 1,000 points apart. Oh, the Ninja Turtles are moving forward. They are going to wreck the cataphracts, just like the cataphracts are going to wreck all this infantry. Okay, so the cost is there. I see. Oh, look at this. They managed to push back. I mean, I think these Genoese crossbowmen can absolutely wreck this. What an absolute epic battle on both sides of the map. Random Eagle Warrior. By the way, Tato is still here, guys, with more and more random insertions of cataphracts. Oh yeah, Daniel, that's what I love. Look at them when they move. They look like Ninja Turtles, don't they? With those big shells on their back, with those Pavice shields on their back. Oh, no, no, no. They're starting to push in now. Orange being absolutely punished. I'm still surprised he's going so much into Kameyuks, although now with only three castles. Okay, I guess he can keep producing Kameyuks. And Dave, we're not counting the Persians, right? Because that's not a discount. They just like work faster. Oh, it's so hard to see the orange units sometimes, but they're closing the distance. Okay, the Berber retreats. To the south, the stalemate continues. This is a shit ton of trebs, those 6 trebs. Absolutely, Brian. What an absolute epic battle here. I thought the cataphracts would wreck everything until the Genoese crossbows came out. Okay, the costs are there. Okay, so that doesn't count. I don't know about the 5th one. I mean, that you could count the Spanish, I guess. If they get now, remember now they get 20 gold for every tech that's researched. So I guess in theory that's a small reimbursement that makes the technology cheaper. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about, Dave. I know which one you're talking about. That's a bonus after the tech, not cheaper. Okay, I know which one you're talking. I think I know number 5. I think I know number 5. I think I know number 5. It's not a civ that's in this game, but it was a civ that was last game. The one that I was very upset about, where they didn't go their pothead elephants, but instead went rattan archers. Oh my god, what a squishy Ninja Turtle. The Vietnamese, right? They need a lot of wood for their archers. So the developers gave them discounts on wood, right? Right? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to go through my head alphabetically. I had to go alphabetically. Half cost on all the wood upgrades, yeah. that was a hard one. That was a hard one. Who is it that has that channel that they do all the quizzes with all the casters and the high elo players, and he tries to stump them like that? Man, that took me a while to go through all the 42 civs. If you had asked me that question in 1998, it would have been much easier to answer. By the way, our Goth is now also spamming Condottieri, because why the hell not? Oh, you okay, from Nelson? Okay. Man, some of their knowledge is so, it makes me feel really embarrassed sometimes. They know, you know, they'll ask them which is the unique technology or unique upgrade that costs the most food. And I'll be like, how the hell would I know? Oh my god, look at this pile of dead bodies. Guys, we have an absolute stalemate here to the south. Italian bombards finally throwing a little bit in. Mesmora, yes. Nelson, yeah. I would never want to go on that. I would never, ever want to go and do that kind of test. I would fail it miserably. Hi, Mark. By the way. Yeah, there's a lot of obscure, like, I told you guys I had to ban somebody from the channel because they were just posting all these comments on the on my videos. Like, somebody would say, hey, I love your casting, and this person would be responding with, oh, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He just calls out what's happening in the game and doesn't actually know anything beyond what he sees on his screen. So I had to block that person. I'll take criticism, don't get me wrong. I'm married, so I'm used to taking criticism, but it's got to be constructive at least. But the whole point of this is to say, if I were to go on that trivia thing, I would probably prove that person right. I would probably get nervous, forget every single thing. I would just embarrass myself because some of those questions are bonkers. You know, which civ doesn't have this elite unit, but this elite unit, I don't know. Hi, Mark. I appreciate that. I'm glad you could join us live. Join us for the fun. Because these Rage Forest games are just absolutely bonkers. Tato, by the way, how many cataphracts has he been producing? He's got 51 in the production tab. And this game is going on for longer than an hour. Oh yeah, Tazy, I'm not, I'm 40 years old. I gave up my ego. Some things I gave up my ego a long time ago. And besides, the whole point of making these videos is that hopefully people like them. And so if people have actual constructive things to say, then absolutely I will listen. Oh, Dave, that sounds like way too much for me. I would know the original Age of Kings civilizations, and then I would have probably a difficult time, unless it was something easy like the Italians or the Slavs or the Poles. I think I would have a very Dave, our quizmaster. Oh, us oldies, yeah. At some point in your life, you have to figure, you know what the hell? Nothing really matters anyway, so what the hell am I holding onto my ego for? In the meantime, nothing really matters is the theme song of the Viper here. Take a look at this. He is inserting himself into the trade route, but with Huskarls that move at 1.15. And more spamming, but look at Tato with the reaction speed. Where's the closest villager? Oh, get here quick. Get here quick. Get here quick. I bet he wishes he was Berber villagers right now. Okay, gets here in time. Now the Viper is absolutely wrecking at the same time. Take a look at this. Orange is gone. Our Incan, who went full on Kamayuk when I think probably should have gone Eagle. Hi, River Jessa. Oh, you're all right. You're moving. I wish you an easy move. Moving countries is not easy at all. At all. So I hope it goes well for you. Quad Man, oh my god, thank you so much. Baby Binky Fund. I love the name Binky. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm still so embarrassed when I see a super chat. I don't know why. I'm blushing like I'm 5 years old right now. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Believe me, you know, my wife right now is getting all of these very necessary things like baby cloths and you know, things for showering and cleaning the baby. In the meantime, if you were to go onto my computer and look up my search history, it would be Age of Empires onesies, custom baby clothing, Age of Empires. And I have one custom order. Don't tell anyone. I have one on the way that says Idle Villager, and I'm very excited to have him wear it. Oh, River Jessa, that's so good. Oh, the US is a very fun place to live. I mean, I don't speak from experience, but I speak as someone who has been vacationing and traveling to the US for the past 35 years. 35 years I've been and sometimes for months on end too. Age of Empires names inspired for babies, no, but oh, we already have our crib put together. Now, Quadman, the next video we're researching is how to put our car seat in, because the baby's due in exactly a week. So in literally a week's time, there will be an idle villager added into the settlement here. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm definitely going to take a picture, blur out the face, and then post it in the community tab of the idle villager onesie, because it's freaking hilarious. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. I will use it for the Baby Binky Fund. Oh man. By the way, nah, we're not approaching 10,000. 14, 36, 47, 55, 62, 72, about 8,000 kills. But look at this trade, guys. Absolutely crazy. Tato, I think, even though they GG'd, and I don't think you can have an MVP on the losing team, I would still say Tato is the MVP here, because again, early in the game, this could have been lost entirely until he came with his small group of 10 cataphracts. Oh, River Jessa, of course I'm going to teach little cast of Empires to play the game. Oh yeah, Daniel, I didn't know that. People were telling me you have to you can go to a police station, you can go to a fire station, you can have people at the hospital. And I don't feel bad at all, but apparently it's like, I didn't realize just how important and just how involved car seats really were. And so I am not surprised at all that you had to go to the fire station, because I think at the end of the day, I might have to do the same thing, or at least rely on somebody at the hospital. One second, guys. To help and figure out how to do it, because I don't think I'll be able to do it. Although, again, yeah, we're watching a YouTube video. Wow, that was a crazy game. A little distracted there at the end, but sorry. Let's do one more. Oh, there we go. We got Valis, Ganji. Did we didn't see this yesterday, right? Or did we? Firebeer, Kamigawa. No, I added these today at 5 o'clock, right? No, is today the 18th? No, these are the 19th. Ah, what the hell? We'll see it anyway. Yeah, let me just catch up on the chat while the players move their cows around. Oh, the hospitals in your area don't do it? I think the ones here do. But I will double check. Thanks, Quadman. Yeah, like give the video a big old thumbs up, and definitely appreciate everyone watching. Like I said, when I started this channel, I mean, I was hesitant to go live just because I didn't know how it would go. You know, recording a video is one thing. You can edit, you can, if you don't like it, you can trash it. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying the live streams. I definitely am. Depending on the team, you want to buy a special. Oh, really? You know, River Jessa, when we bought our car seat and we had it out on the couch, I, for about half an hour, couldn't figure how to unlock it from its base because the image that came with it in the instruction manual was so bad. I just couldn't figure out how the hell to unlock it, and it took literally half an hour, and then ultimately all we did was watch a YouTube video. YouTube is just the best. Rebecca always shows up to the live stream on time, lets us know the sound is good, and then watches the game respectfully while the rest of us are fraternizing in the chat. Maybe Rebecca is a shy, what is it, what's the expression, a shrinking violet? Oh, man. I appreciate that, River Jessa. I'm glad. I really like this game. I think I've told you guys this game was very important for me growing up as a bit of a nerd in high school that would just, you know, come home, do the bare minimum to finish my homework, which I did well. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a slacker or anything, but the second I could, I would just log into this the MSN zone. but I'm glad my my energy and whatnot are contagious and not conducive to falling asleep, or they don't make people fall asleep. Although, who was it that said that they somebody I think a week or two ago said that they turned me, I was about to say turn me on, and then I heard it in my mind. They turn the video on and they go to sleep. For me, my favorite, most nostalgic is the Mameluke. I absolutely love the Mameluke. Even though we've established very unrealistic, but I absolutely love the Mameluke unit. I also like the Samurai. Let's take a look at the on Lord Doubt's team. Let's see. Sleepy Swede, Ganji, great. So this is definitely Team West. And you, therefore, by the process of elimination, let's take a look at the teams. Oh no, angry Mox players. Yeah, everyone here, thumbs up. And if you do thumbs up and you're not chatting, send a chat message that you did thumbs up, and say hello so we can say hello to you. We are a very friendly bunch. Oh, Dave, I was the exact same. My parents would actually force me to turn off my computer and then come in like randomly an hour later just to check to make sure the computer wasn't on. And I got smart. You know what I did? I rolled up a towel and I put it underneath the door so the light from the computer wouldn't emit through the opening at the bottom of the door. And they never caught me. And I played this game all hours of the night. And then I would absolutely hate waking up for 8:30 a.m. classes. Ugh. Although with a kid on the way, I should probably not not repeat that story too often. Anyway, let's take a look at the teams. On one flank, Sleepy Sweet as the Bulgarians. His pocket is Ganji as the Goths in blue. On the other side, the Incas again by Chaos to win, and Kylar as the Ethiopians. Look at this open space between them. Easy to wall off this part, and looks like our Ethiopian already has, and it has a few men-at-arms coming out, but what the hell do you do with this? I guess you try to wall off here on the left? Let's take a look. In red, Samero, the Portuguese. Let's see, I hope we get to see organ guns. Valis as the Mongols. In the other pocket, Lan as the Gurjaras, and then Doubt. Not red this time, but in orange. Let's see. Easy wall off here. Oh, Atlas, I already don't sleep. I go to bed anywhere from 2 to 3:30 most nights. A lot of the games that I cast, or the high-level games, are from European players. And, I mean, I think Mr. Yo plays the majority of his games in Asia, so the hours are a little different. So I managed to catch those games while they're being played. Or I just stay up because, you know, the Mandalorian episode is coming out at like 2 a.m. and I just don't want to wait until tomorrow to watch it. So last night I stayed up until 2:30, and then I opened the Disney app and watched the Mandalorian finale. Sorry, Daisy, I'm talking about nonsense while you're casting the game for me. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Atlas, I'm very much looking forward to it. I heard it's super stressful, I heard it's super whatever, but whatever. What the hell in life isn't stressful, to be honest? Alright, let's take a look. Samero being pushed into by our Ethiopian. Okay. Is he gonna skip Loom? No, he's not gonna skip Loom. Sometimes I've seen Ethiopians... That's why you love my cast, because you get to do my job for me. Me, I'm 40 years old. I turned 40 in last October. I am a big old Libra, baby. But I've seen more and more, actually, players that go Ethiopian. If they're not under any immediate threat, they skip Loom. Because with that extra 100 gold that you get when you go up the next age, they're able to go to Castle without any gold miners, which is very interesting. By the way, speaking of gold, look at him laming all 3 patches of Samero's gold. Uh-oh, whoever voted Team Doubt might be regretting it. Look at this. Red has no gold. Samero's got 134 gold. He's in Feudal. He's building skirmishers. Skirmishers are going to do nothing against this tower here. Everyone's 31, eh? That's cool. 31, 40, not a big difference anymore. We're all big babies. We're all, I have casted a game in, what was it? I forget, but yes, what's it called? I forget the exact map, but I have cast, and there is one game that I'm going to cast from the Admirals tournament, or whatever. What is it called? Something Admiral something. And it is on a map called Graveyard, which is basically like Amazon tunnel, except instead of forests on all the sides, it's a elevation with a bunch of graveyards on it. So super spooky, super cool. Oh, Atlas, it was your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday. And River Jessa, you're turning 29 this month. Happy pre-birthday. That's awesome. So somehow... Oh, Quadman, you beat me by a second. I was about to say somehow I'm the oldest person in the room, which makes me feel, you know, I like the village elder, the village wise man. But 51-year-old Libra as well. Awesome. Atlas, very, very cool. Welcome to the 4th decade of your life. By the way, yeah, exactly. Whoever voted for Team Doubt might be regretting it at the moment, because we've got Gothic infantry already pressuring Doubt. a siege workshop. Purple pinging over here saying, hey, you're about to get swamped by Shrivamshas. They might dodge arrow fire. They do not dodge swords. I will get on a mountain and preach about Shrivamsha riders. I remember I was saying chakrams for a while, and somebody said, no, you're saying chakra wrong. It's chakrams. But look at this. This is the big story here. Look at this. Samero, 0 villagers on gold. River Jessa, I read your message as my gambling friends for a second. I was wondering, where the hell can you gamble at 17? You'd convert to oh man, I love the gaming community. Everyone is so far, like I said, I haven't had to actually moderate or ban anyone. I'm assuming that'll change if the channel grows and the live streams grow, but for now it is absolutely fun. Oh, Daniel, thank you so, thank you so much. Get you some gripe water. You probably already knows about it. If not, it's amazing. Helps with baby stomach aches and is all natural. Interesting. Okay. I am going to screenshot this and send it to her. I've never heard of gripe water. Very interesting. Thank you so much for the super chat. I am, yeah, still embarrassed to get those. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, man. Town center continuing under attack. Yellow needs to stop mining gold in his own base and send these 2 villagers forward to mine there. Green, by the way, also needs to help, but unfortunately, Chaos is in the way with a siege workshop and a barracks. Oh, that is sad, River Jessa. There, you know, there are mean people. You know, there are people out there who get enjoyment from knocking other people down, you know. Atlas, exactly. What did happen to Doubt? Doubt is stuck in feudal age on 32 villagers, desperately building a mill. His teammate is here. Both teammates are here. He in fact has double the help, but he is facing Ganji as the Goths. Doubt micro. Oh no, now the Eagles. Are these warriors? No, they're still not warriors. Squires should be finishing up very soon. So now they'll be a little bit quicker. And with these Mangudai aren't that hard hitting either. Okay, look at this. Samero says, you know what? I may not have gold, but I've got this stuff. I've got a big old quarry inside my base. Let me lame your attempt to lame my gold. That being said, this gold is still nice and safe. He can still mine this gold. Daniel, I have conveyed your message about gripe water. My wife has left me on red. So many puns you can make with Doubt. But for now, look at this. He's stabilizing. I mean, it took two teammates to help him, but he has stabilized. And not only stabilized, it looks like he's about to start thriving with these markets. Look, if Team East can win this game, it might be one of the craziest comebacks we've ever seen, because one player has all of his gold lamed. The other player looked like he was about to GG in a minute. And now all of a sudden, the scores are 40 points apart. 40. Not 140. 40. That's bonkers. But Ethiopian foot archers, remember, they fire 18% faster than usual. Fastest firing foot archers in the game. Never discount them, never count them out. I'm sure he must have thought of all the... oh my god, Cocaine Bear. How long has it been since we've seen Cocaine Bear? No! He's so ashamed he turns his back to us. No, poor majestic Cocaine Bear. It wasn't your fault. Another one? Another one? Lan, you animal. Why are you killing all the bears? Mangudai wrecking this position. It does look like Team East is about to stabilize. But I was about to say, do you think Dowd actually knew that he would have his name turned into so many puns when he chose his name? Okay, so you know what? Let's pivot north-south because the scores are so similar. To the north, we've got our usual Mangonel micro as we approach the 30-minute mark of the game. So we're in that pocket of 25 to 30 minutes where stuff is about to happen. Immediately south of that, I guess the players don't want anything to happen because one just has a safety Mangonel and one is building a wall off. And then to the south of that, yellow continues to pressure the gold. Samero is an Imperial. What? WTF, out come the Fetorias. You know, if you can't mine gold, Fetoria's not actually a bad alternative. Wow, I wanted to see organ guns. Instead, we're seeing trebuchets and Fetorias. He must have been slung by one of his teammates. Remind me at the end of the game to look at the tributes sent and received, because I want to see if Samero got anything, unless he absolutely sold a bunch of resources and I was not paying attention because I'm having such a good time chatting. Green has pushed back all of Gray's infrastructure. The problem is, look at this. Gray laming the path between the bases. But not for long, and out come the Mangudai. He in 30 seconds will be an Imperial. So will yellow, so will gray. Teal, the next up, 2.5 minutes away. Save Dowd's butt. One relic in here. Shrevamsha's hanging out on a hill. 3 kills for them, resting on their laurels a little bit. And now gray and yellow, even though they're still here and even though they've got a presence, I don't know how much of a presence this is actually going to be, although Kylar is an Imperial, and if you can get Arbalests for the Ethiopians, look at the upgrades he's starting to get on them. Oh man, can they be deadly. You have to stop this castle. You have to punish him. You have to make him pay. You can't let this castle go up. Beautiful denial. But the Mangudai, honestly, it may make sense to sacrifice as many of these crossbows as you can to kill villagers, to be honest, as opposed to Mangudai. Man, they fire so fast. Who fires faster among these two units, actually? 1.7 to the 1.4 of the Mangudai, right? No, 1.7 at this point. They're not elite yet. So firing speed is the same. Luckily for yellow, his castle is on the high ground here. Who wins this? Eagles are now starting to come out. Oh no, the barracks was left alive by our Mongol. What is happening here? Oh, the Eagles. Shrevamsha's pivot back south. A row of houses, probably to protect the trade route. Not like any team actually has a trade route here. Bye, Dave. See you tomorrow, I hope. Thank you for the quiz. That was actually a lot of fun, although it did take me a while to go again to alphabetically go through the civs. Atlas, exactly. Well, you know what they say, fences make good neighbors, right? And 1, 2, 3 sets of fences over here. Yellow pinging. They want this castle. Oh no, the Portuguese castle is down. But look at this. 5 Fetorias, 100 population now. In 35 seconds, we're going to have Ethiopian arbalests. Not yet fully upgraded. Still missing, what is it, ring archer armor, the last one? Eagles coming in. We'll get the, oh no, we'll get the siege. This is a lot of eagles. Don't run away now. Go attack the villagers. Make sure this castle goes down, although he lost his treb. So yellow's position here is now a bit more precarious, although with how many 4 archery ranges, should be able to produce a good amount of arbalests, and fabric shields on these Incan Eagle warriors will add a lot of armor. I mean, not a lot, but enough armor to make them absolutely dangerous. Now the fight to the north has stalled. The fight to the kind of north has stalled. Oh, River Jess, I wish I knew it. It takes up 20 population space, and I believe it's the equivalent, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in the chat, of 9 villagers? It's the same. I don't know exactly how many resources it brings in. I have it in my notes somewhere, but it's the equivalent of 9 villagers. Constantly mining, gathering. So take a look at Red's villagers at the top, that the bottom left of our oh my god. Bottom right of our screen. Look at all the numbers just going up. Blue pinging over here saying, hey guys, I am about to push in, but he is pushing into Gurjara hand cannons, dies immediately. Doubt in the meantime, what is he building? Trade carts and villagers. Oh, Atlas, it is most definitely not a useless structure, especially when you've got 5 of them. It is a, over time, it's a very, very powerful... Oh, River Jessa, that's a good question. I think it's 9 generic villagers. So it's not like Aztec villagers that carry more, or Berbers that move quicker. I mean, the numbers are going up super fast because there's 5 of them. Yeah, so it basically turns each resource gatherer into like a Khmer farmer that doesn't need to drop off food at a mill or a town center. Oh, guys, we've got siege onagers again. Although, look at this. Doubt might have taken a bit too long of a sabbatical here. Our Goth, our Bulgarian pushing in. Do they have Bilbo Baggins? Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong unit. No Bilbo Baggins, it looks like, but Conics are out. Yeah, Atlas, I'm not sure the mechanics, but I think in the medium to long run, it's one of those things like the Cuman town center in Feudal Age. It's a lot of short-term pain for long-term gain. I think in the longer run, it does end up working to your benefit to have more Fetorias. It's one of those things it's like non-linear, so it's like trade, you know. If your trade is, let's say your standard trade brings you 50 gold, if you double the distance, it won't bring you 100 gold, it'll bring you 110 gold. So it's not a linear 2-to-2 kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Maybe somebody in the chat can put it better than I can right now, but I think it does in the long run give you a lot more resources. Oh, brilliant attack rounds. This is a lot of Portuguese champions. Our Ethiopian, only 24 arbalests. Our Mongol spending a lot of stone, trying to keep up these castles. 2 eagles make it, 1 dies immediately, but 4 eagles for 2 or for 1 siege onager. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a bloodbath. No, markets. I think it's the opposite of diminishing returns, is it not? I thought the longer you have a Feitoria up, the more efficient it becomes. Or am I just absolutely making shit up? Guys, there is somebody in my parking lot just honking the horn of their car. It's not the alarm. I think they're just honking the horn of their car. I think there might be like a fight in my parking lot. What the hell is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay. So our Goth is pushing in through the north. Our Bulgarian is pushing into the far north. More and more of these siege rams. I don't know if it's more than one person honking a horn. I don't know if somebody's trying to get somebody's attention, but there's a lot of honking going on, which I'm hoping you guys are not hearing, because that would just be absolutely horrible. Oh man. Mongol siege, do they have drills? Yes, they do. Vitoria's under attack. One already down, so he's down to 4. And by the way, take a look, River Jessa. While we were talking about it, since the start, he's now got enough stone for a castle. You can't hear it? Okay, good. Sergeants versus Conics. I mean, Conics with Stirrup? Let's see. Yeah, Conics with Stirrup. So they should be pretty damn good, even though the Sergeant has so much tanky armor. Elite? No, they're not elite yet. Oh no. Okay, they will be in 6 seconds. The armor will jump to 4 base. Oh, look at that. Not even fully upgraded already. 6 armor. These Gurjara units have to be careful. There's a lot of Slavic siege heading his way. Or Bulgarian siege, rather. And look at this. Red has now managed to take the gold, only for green to take it. Oh, Samero with your 23 villagers, you are very unlucky. Less than 10,000 gold remaining here. Oh man, he must have allowed his teammate to do that. He doesn't need that much gold. He's going champions. Okay, let's see if this is what kind of defense yellow can put up here. Oh, I also forgot that he doesn't need gold because it's Portuguese champion, so they do all of their units cost less gold. Not a lot less gold. Alvaro, hello. Let's take a look at his economy. 104 villagers, 43 trade carts. Oh, that looks like it's about to get the number's about to go down a little bit here with some Conics in the mix. Yeah, as I was saying, if Team East makes a comeback here, that is going to be one of the greatest comebacks we have seen during these live streams. And it certainly does seem like they're about to make a comeback. Look at their army supply, 180 to 115. They're down about 100 civilian population. But this isn't bad army supply. We're not talking halberdiers and skirmishers, hand cannoneers, elite sergeants, siege onagers, 70 champions. Yeah, that's what I was talking about at the end of the game, Quadman. We'll see if I'm very interested to see, number one, if Samero was slung, and number two, if he was, how much. Okay, there's a few Ethiopian towers here, 6 of them. The Portuguese did they get gambesons, by the way? I have a list somewhere here. 1 second. Let me see if the Portuguese got gambesons. I keep a list next to my computer now of whichever civ has gambesons. Yes, they did. Although I could have just looked at their armor. I hate honking. Especially when I'm in my room here overlooking the parking lot and trying to cast the game. Oh, Siege Hunter duck go down. And it sounds like somebody's a bunch of ducks are fighting in the parking lot. Valis is absolutely crushing it. Look at this. Oh, okay, only 35 kills. 38 kills, 0 friendly fire. That is a huge achievement, by the way. That's not something we see every day, but there is now a timer on both teams because green and red are pushing in through the south. Oh no, our Ethiopian is building skirmishers? Ah, lordy. But at the same time, our Bulgarian is making himself at home here and starting to spam a huge amount of light cav. And the problem for Team East is their trade route is starting to get infringed upon. Even though it's defended by donjons, defended by castles, look at this big chunk of purple infrastructure. Although the Gurjaras are responding in kind, there is a whole bunch of light cav coming out of them. Yellow's been dislodged. Our Ethiopian needs to make siege right now. Okay, he's a minute and 40 seconds away. Canadian. Yeah, a bunch of ducks and loons. Our dollar coin is called the loonie because it has a loon on it. That's very possible, Daniel. They might be fighting because they don't know who should apologize more to the other. I'm starting to get scared here for Team West. Look at the army supply, 60 to 212. This game might be over in a second, guys. The timer has been... Okay, and here we go. Purple has been pushed back. All the aggression here to the north. By the way, what the hell happened to blue? Blue is getting swarmed. Yeah, Alvaro, 100%. It looks like it's GG time. I mean, the 60 has become 80, but 80 to 220. A cocaine bear chooses this exact moment to attack the village. He's gonna get the kill. Oh, he's tasted blood. He's tasted blood. Oh, okay, the villager had too much HP. Yeah, it definitely does look like this is a waste of eagles. I mean, he's biding his time for this Ethiopian siege to get up, which I get. And with Eagles, you can try to dodge around onager fire. But again, 73 army supply, literally 3 times the army. Revenge of the Cocaine Bear. That was absolutely epic. I'm glad we got to catch that. Glad we got to see that. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the Ethiopian siege can do anything. Why are you retreating? Now is not the time to retreat. Red is clumping. Red is clumping. Eagle's trying to tank. Oh my god, he actually just killed a bunch of eagles. Remember, Incan eagles now are cheaper. 30% less food, even though their food cost, I think, was increased on the whole from 20 to 25. The Incan ones are cheaper. Why is blue pinging over here? And look at that, army supplies at 82. They have more of an economy up, does Team West. Unfortunately for them, economy is not going to stop a trebuchet ball. One hero onager patrolling the frontier. Okay, good shot, good shot. Soften up those champions. Telling Samero, hey, you tried to get a little sneaky attack. Oh, that's ugly. Gurjara. Hussars, how many? 22. Oh, this is gonna be real bad. Wow, what an absolute hold, and what an absolute comeback out of Team East. Emergency wall off going up. Okay, you can get green, you can get green. Nice. Okay, now move forward. Let's see it. Oh, beautiful. And all of a sudden, the aggression here ceased for a split second. 3 trebs already here to reimburse. Oh my god, reinforce. Atlas, you were absolutely right. Doubt? I mean, I think at this point it'd be better to put these skirmishers in the towers. Nah. Wow, guys, what an absolute insane hold here and an absolute bonkers comeback. Okay, here we go. Let's see if red was slung. Yeah, okay, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. And you are absolutely right. It was Valis who slung him. I mean, I'm assuming it looks like Valis gave 200 resources to someone else. Who did he give 200 to? 87. I don't want to bother wasting time figuring it out. But yeah, look at that hold by Samero. Wow. And even with the Feitoria, second lowest economy in the game. It's always the players who are opposite each other who are always having the lowest scores and the economies on their team. Not a very high kill game. Not a lot of onagers and shit out. 68 Mangudai, 203 Halberdiers. Yeah, that double trap shot was absolutely fun to watch. That Ethiopian siege can be so deadly. But look at this. They're down about 4.5 times army supply. Wow. Our Mongols, the economy up and running. And look at this. I love this, by the way, that they brought this back. The ability to put a fishing ship on top of a trap and collect it. It doesn't have to be in the tile right next to it. Look how much more room you have. If you spawn on a map with, let's say, 2 lakes, 2 teammates can take the lake now, instead of only 1 teammate being able to fit. Because in theory, you should be able to fit 2 or 3 more docks into here. Maybe even a 4th one. So you can split up this lake nice and even. But wow, what an absolute hole. Doubt was literally on the verge of collapsing. And now look at this. 1, 2, 3 castles. I'm going to zoom out. Let's see how many donjons. 15 donjons. 5 of them in the very aggressive forward position. And Blue's infrastructure is just ransacked. Blue's resources, he's got a lot of gold. But Yellow is basically dead. There's nothing Yellow can do. Maybe if Ganji had given Kylar a few resources, somebody had thrown him a bone in terms of gold, he could have built out of how many? He's got 5 siege workshops. So maybe if somebody had thrown him 2,000 gold, he could have kept the pressure alive. He's got a good amount of other resources. But way, way too inadequate. How many towers, by the way, for our Inca? 20. Wow, what a... Oh, guys, these games are just absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I think we'll end it there. It's 10:30. 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to go grab myself some food. And yeah. You guys know I'm not good at these saying goodbye. What did he say yesterday? It's like you hang up first. Oh, we've got an Isaac in the house. Hello, Isaac, from a fellow Isaac. It was definitely GG. That was an absolute GG. To both teams, by the way. For Team West to try and lame the resources for almost knocking Dowd on his ass. And for Team East for holding the line. Holy shnikes, that was a good game. Definitely a first dinner. I don't know what's on the... I think we have some turkey breast in the fridge, so I might make some sandwiches. I'm into the Weight Watcher bread now. It's like normal bread, but it tastes worse and it has less calories. So that's what that's the diet I'm putting myself on. I realize I need to get into a bit of better shape if I'm going to handle a baby who's going to be running and screaming, and I have to bend over this way, that way. I follow way too many people on Twitter who talk about how now that they've turned 40, when they reach around to scratch their shoulder or their spouse calls them and they turn around to answer, they twist something in their neck. Even the smallest movement can hurt them. So I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. I'm even doing the unthinkable and drinking Diet Coke. Insert plug for next stream. Until then, be well. See you soon. Okay, that'll work. Quadman, thank you so much. I will give the wife our best wishes. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone who's joined. Again, had a fantastic time. Stay tuned for the next stream, and until then, be well. I have to set a good example for the baby. I have to. No more talking about how I finagled more games and hid it from my parents, although I'm sure I'll be able to catch stuff like that. We'll see. Although maybe if he's playing Age of Empires, maybe I won't want to catch it. We'll see. Okay, guys, everyone, thank you so much. And hopefully see you tomorrow, same time. And I'll see if, like I said, I'm trying to find a good amount of random games for us to watch as well. So we'll see more Arabia and River Jessa, more strange maps, and 3-on-3s and 4-on-4s. But ultimately, it's whatever these guys play that I cast. So I wish I could order them around, but nope. So yeah, until then, until tomorrow, everyone, be well. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to sign off. Take care, everyone.